I am Max Kafusman. I'm a senior. This is my 6th year on the team. I'm largely on the build team, specializing kind of in the design aspect of building. I use 3D modeling and CAD software to help design the robot before we build it. We learn things that you can't get from a lot of classes, and we do projects and just general experiences that you don't get in a lot of other places, and I like all of those experiences. I don't know any kids who don't like, robots, so the idea of growing up and being like, yeah, I'm going to build a robot, that was always cool to me. So it's kind of changed the whole dynamic of how the team and competition works, and it made it a bit more difficult, because then we're not going to a competition and we don't have a robot and there's no deadlines, and so it's a bit more challenging to know, like, what do I have to do now, or what are the goals, and because of course we should be preparing for the next couple of years, but college for engineering, probably material science engineering, and then a career, I don't know, hopefully designing spaceships or something. Mostly just sitting in the pit area with friends, just at the competition. We would always joke around and have fun.
Alright, I believe that's all.
I'm Utah, and I've been on the software team for a year. I've worked with the wires the most within my team. Like last year I did a lot of almost everything with the wires. I quite like just gathering together and just coming up with solutions with all the stuff that we do. There's quite a few problems we have to solve. And I chose to be part of the software team in order to further my understanding of the fields I'm going to be trying to get into, such as like cybersecurity. And during COVID-19, I haven't really experienced much changes since I was already an indoors person. If anything, I strengthened my bond with people online. After high school, I'll be joining the Air Force in order to become part of their cybersecurity detail. My best memories on this team were at the competition last year, since it was my first and probably my last competition with this team.
Okay, so I'm Luke Griffith, and I've been a part of Avis Automata, this robotics team, for 4 years. And fun 4 years. I am part of the software team, and I am the software captain for that. So I lead the software team and work with other teams to tell them what we're up to, what we're doing, our goals, and I help to coordinate the parts of the team. And so as a software team, we do wiring and software. So making sure the robot functions the way that people want it to, that it's wired to work correctly. And that's probably my favorite thing about robotics then, is that I lead the software team, and then just getting it all to work together and seeing it all come together there is really fun. And with all that, and doing that and seeing something that like you've worked on, and just see that work and other people's work and how that all comes together and is one machine, one product, is really cool. COVID-19 has changed my life in a whole lot of ways. Sure made me be at home a lot more fun doing stuff yourself. I don't know, hasn't been too big of a deal for me, but it's been a little rough year. My goals for after high school is I'm gonna get my 4-year degree, and my best memories on Team 5826 are having fun, driving the robot around.
I'm Court. I've been a part of Avis Automata for 4 years now. I was on build team, and I guess I kind of specialized in all of it, but also I sort of told people what to do or what needs to be done.
You were sort of the manager of build team.
Yeah, towards the end I was. Towards the beginning I was designing and figuring out small pieces and parts. It was because all started when I applied to MTC, actually. and then they said there was a robotics program going through there, and then yeah, I joined that. Favorite thing about robotics is being with everyone from school and then designing and building stuff. After high school, I'm going to CVTC for criminal justice. A lot of not having robotics, basically, or a lot of isolation. I think the best memory was from the first year because it was the first time doing everything with the team.
All right, my name is Matt, and I am the head of the PR team. I am the guy who's been behind the camera for the last 4 years, shooting videos and photos of the team, editing them up and putting them online for people to see. I also work on the media side for sponsors, so getting videos and reaching out to sponsors and providing them with what we do and showing them how students grow with the robotics team. It's also my job to make people look good online. My favorite thing about robotics is the different challenges we face every day, between getting a project done on time or a way to program the robot. Specifically for the PR team, it's more about how we're going to get emails or videos done on time in order to get them out soon enough for people to see with them being updated. My favorite thing or my favorite memory being in robotics for the last 4 years is definitely the weekend times that we come to robotics and driving to Burger King, even though it's like 1 block away. Just hopping in the car and driving 1 block to get to Burger King was a lot of fun, since we were housed in a building next door. Now we're in the high school, so things are a little bit easier and we don't have to drive around all the time. My goals after high school is to go to CVTC for 2 years to go learn for IT software and development to get my associate's degree. And one way COVID has changed my life is the staying inside more.
My name is Matt Reeves. I've been a part of Avis Automata for 2 years now. It's been a lot of fun, and it's kind of sad that this is my senior year, but I think it's been a great experience. Last year I joined, I didn't really know much about coding, but now since I've been working with the team, it's definitely just helped me grow in learning all that, and it's just been really great, honestly. Get to hang out with my friends after school, and we get to solve problems together. Some of my goals with my future are I'm going to CVTC for software development, which robotics has definitely helped with, and also I just want to go into the software development field, and that's just where my interest lies right now. My favorite memory with Team 5826 is going to competition last year. That was so much fun. There's a lot of robots there, and a lot of very interesting people. It was just fun hanging out with people and just seeing the fruits of our labor come to fruition.
My name's Alex, and I've been on the team since I was a freshman. I'm on the software side of the team. I specialize in working on PIDs and doing a lot of the wiring for the robot. My favorite thing about the robotics team is probably just getting to hang out with a bunch of people and mess around for an hour or so. I chose to be on the robotics team because in middle school I got into the robotics program and had a lot of fun with some friends making battle bots and just messing around. The COVID season made the whole robotics season disappear. We didn't have a competition, so a bit of a change there. My goals for the future after high school are to attend college. I'm enrolled into St. Thomas right now, and I plan to go there. My favorite memory being part of the team is going to a competition, arriving staying overnight in a hotel and then just being in a room full of a couple hundred people.